Welcome back. In this video, I want to show you how I'm going to smooth the bottom of my piece and how I'm going to cut the top, horizontal or flat. So first step, we're going to take our little painty brush, boop. I added a little bit of water, and now I'm just going in a circle, smoothing out the inside. I don't want to add any more water than that. I'm just going to keep brushing until it looks totally smooth on the inside. What's happening is that little bit of water is mixing with that lovely slip, creating a wet, slippy paste that is just filling in all of those little uneven parts to make it look super smooth and beautiful on the inside. And it's these kinds of details that put your work apart from a beginner. It'll look very, very professional to have a nice smooth bottom at the bottom of your piece. All right, next step is we want to cut the top of this so that it is the level. And the easiest way to do that is to put a pointy, anything you can find that's pointy. If you have like a little kebab stick, that'll work too. And we want to put our wrist down on the table. We want to hold the stick nice and tight so it's not going to move around. And we want to spin our pot and just leave a little mark at that height. That way we know this mark is exactly the same height. Yes, go around more than once because you definitely wiggled. And if you go around next to more than once, you'll know about where level is. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. If I lift it up, this line is perfectly level. So after I drew the line, I can take a knife, a scalpel, something sharp, a pointy tool. Sometimes people use pointy tools. And we are going to cut that line so that we have a level top. You could remove more or less just depending on how you want it to look. Sometimes in Instagram videos, fancy potters go to Home Depot and get laser levels, which is certainly something you can do or use if you have one at home. But I don't have a level. It's awfully fancy. I'm not that fancy. So I just use my little trick with my stick, which is totally fine. Now, this looks a little not pretty, but that's okay because we're going to pretty it up. So not to worry. See the next video how I'm going to add our rim onto the top.